This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
So, Deas, the trainer of Deontay Wilder, has said that there could be a renewed charge for Anthony Joshua to take on Deontay Wilder. Should, of course, Deontay Wilder be successful over Breazeale this weekend and Anthony Joshua over Andy Ruiz on June the 1st at Madison Square Garden. Now, in this video, I'm going to be exposing some truths in this video as well. And I urge anybody to try and correct me on anything that I say in this one to be wrong. And I will produce you a recording of Shelly, Finkel and Deontay Wilder to expel some of the myth with some of the things that Deas has got to say. So we'll go straight into Deas' statement. It depends on the powers that be that can come together. We offered AJ $50 million and they said no. They then offered up $15 million and we said yes. I don't have any doubt as to who wanted to fight and who didn't. The pressure is so much that when these guys come through these fights, there will be renewed charge to make it happen. You've also got Tyson Fury saying, I'm also in the mix. I've got a draw with Wilder. I want that again. It's going to get real interesting. So that is Deas' statement. Now, first of all, let me debunk the opening statement of his. It depends on the powers that can come together. So in other words, he's then admitting what a lot of us are saying, that Deontay Wilder is told what to do. He's controlled by Shelly, Finkel and the PBC, Al Heyman. Okay, this is why he's turned down numerous contracts and offers with Anthony Joshua, including the latest one of over $100 million for 2 fights for undisputed against Anthony Joshua. And somehow they managed to turn that fight down. They managed to convince Wilder to not take the fight. Unbelievable, really, isn't it? So there's that one. And the $50 million, this was coming from Frank Warren, BT Sport. We know Joshua can't fight on BT Sport because he's contractually obliged to be fighting on Sky Sports. A fight between him and Wilder is a voluntary, which means he cannot break that contract. They all knew that. Why do you think they offered the $50 million? Why do you think that Wilder only gave him 24 hours to accept? Why do you think that they wouldn't show any kind of contract unless Joshua accepted? Because in the state of New York, which is where Shelly, Finkel and the PBC are based, it's a legally binding contract, verbal or not, that if you accept, then the fight is on. Joshua will get $50 million and we dictate the terms of everything. So in other words, he's going to have to fight on BT Sport. Subsequently, he'll probably lose a whole chunk of that $50 million by paying back Sky Sports after they sue him, and they can make Anthony Joshua wear a tutu, a silly hat and a thong and you name it. Okay, there's nothing in the world Joshua can do about it. Okay, so the money was coming from BT Sport, Frank Warren. So there's that one. The $15 million, you accepted it. So this shows that you want to fight. You didn't sign the contract. How can you accept, not sign the contract and then say, well, see, we wanted to try and make the fight? Well, no, you didn't. Otherwise, you would have signed. And you didn't sign with the excuse of, well, there's no date and venue, when we knew it was end of October or early November. So it's probably, a 2-week period. So take your pick of 2 weekends. It was going to be one of those. And it wasn't going to be at Wembley. It was going to be at Principality Stadium. And the reason it wasn't going to be at Wembley in September was because Showtime, Stephen Espinoza, didn't want that fight in then because they couldn't put it on pay-per-view because of the Canelo Triple G rematch. Again, all facts. Okay, so either way, I mean, for him to say that the pressure will be on for these guys to make the fight, well, we already know that because Wilder's already admitted it, Luis Ortiz has already admitted it, and the manager of Adam Kaunaki has already admitted it. That will be Breazeale next, then Luis Ortiz, then Adam Kaunaki. Hence the reason why Luis Ortiz bottled it and turned down a fight with Anthony Joshua. So Deas, stop protecting Wilder, okay? We know who wanted to fight and who didn't, and unfortunately, it wasn't your boy. You guys can go along with this narrative as much as you like. It is a fact. You did not want the fight. If you really wanted to fight, the fight will be on, right? But no, didn't want to accept $15 million. You want to publicly pretend that you accepted it. Why? Because you know that there's a fan base out there who will say, yeah, see, he accepted it, which means he wanted to fight. But not mentioning the fact he didn't sign a damn contract, okay? And if it was all about legacy and not about money, as Wilder would put it, then he would have fought Joshua for that $15 million at the Principality Stadium, defeated Joshua, got a hellacious rematch amount of money, and then after then, writing his own checks had he been successful over Anthony Joshua. But didn't want to risk it. You didn't want to risk it as his trainer manager either. Shelly, Finkel didn't, Al Heyman didn't, no, but the PBC did. The WBC didn't want to do it. Nobody wanted to do it. Now, this article is in the description box, and as promised, Here is a conversation between Deontay Wilder and Shelly Finkel. It's all true. Okay, so click the thumbs up to this video. And here it is. Deontay, okay, listen, we're going to publicly accept the $15 million from Eddie Hearn for you to go to the United Kingdom to take on Anthony Joshua. But Mr. Finkel, I don't want to go to the United Kingdom to take on Anthony Joshua. He's a real bad man. He's going to hurt me real bad, and then I won't be able to get pregnant. Deontay, calm down. Come here, give me a cuddle. Okay, don't worry about it. You're not going to fight Anthony Joshua. We're going to publicly accept the $15 million, and then we're not going to sign the contract. But nobody's stupid enough to believe that, Mr. Finkel. Deontay, they are. Okay, you've got a fan base who are very, very stupid. Okay, you have a section of your fans who will believe everything that we tell them to believe. Okay, listen, they believed the $50 million. Now, if we publicly accept the $15 million, it looks like we want to make the fight, and it's Team Joshua that don't make the fight. Are they really that stupid, Mr. Finkel? Yes, Deontay. Yes, they are. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Mr. Finkel. You're the greatest, Mr. Finkel. But why don't we just turn it down? Deontay, let me do the thinking, okay? We know that you can't think and speak unsupervised, okay? Just let me do it, okay? I need to accept the $15 million. It's all about profile building, okay? We're using Anthony Joshua's name, okay? Don't worry about it, okay? We're going to find some nice, easy fights for you, okay? We're going to try and get Tyson Fury for you. He's not ready for a fight with you. I know that, but what happens if he comes over and he accepts and he beats me? He's not going to beat you, okay? He's not ready. After everything that he's been through, he's not going to beat you. Don't worry about it. It's easy. And don't worry, you will get your usual 5%. Mr. Finkel, you're the greatest. I can't believe that. I know, Deontay. I'm real good for you, okay? You're still a baby. You're still a prospect. Thank you, Mr. Finkel. I'm going to run on home to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, drive across state to Greenbow, Alabama, and go see Forrest and Jenny Gump. That's great, Deontay. Why do you want to do that? Because Captain Dan, he got some new magic legs and ran off. And now Forrest Gump, he wants a new shrimp boat captain. And I want to be a new shrimp boat captain. That's great, Deontay. That's great, okay? Just don't do interviews. If you do, I'm going to script you, okay? If I'm with you in an interview and people start asking you questions, I'm going to cut in front of you, okay? So don't worry about it, Deontay. You're not going to have to fight Anthony Joshua. We're going to start out this contract. We're going to publicly accept $15 million. The WBA will then force Joshua to take on Alexander Povetkin, and then we can say we tried to make the fight, okay? And your fans will believe it. Thank you, Mr. Finkel. But what about this huge announcement that you told me to announce? Yeah, okay, so what that is, I have arranged for you to have your own clothing brand, okay? You know, till this day, all that kind of thing. Mr. Finkel, that's great. Am I going to make some money off this? Of course, Deontay, you're going to make your usual 5%, okay? And you can carry on living in my house for free. And we tell everybody that you own the house, okay? You'll get usual 5% from the merchandise. You mean like Sporting Icons? He's got merchandise, and all his subscribers should go buy all the t-shirts and the hoodies and the caps and everything. Yes, Deontay, just like Sporting Icons, you will have your own merchandise, okay? That's great, Mr. Finkel, because I like Sporting Icons. I know that he comes across like he doesn't really like me, but I like him. Yes, Deontay. But he keeps exposing you, Deontay. Do you understand? He keeps telling the truth. Yeah, I know, but my fans won't believe him. They'll never believe him. I know, Deontay. Listen, don't worry about it, okay? So as I said, we're going to publicly accept the $15 million, but you're not going to fight Joshua, okay? Don't worry about it. Thank you, Mr. Finkel. You're the best, Mr. Finkel, and I promise you that I will clean your pool twice this week. I promise you, Mr. Finkel. No, Deontay. You will clean it twice and my car, okay? Okay, Mr. Finkel. You're the best, Mr. Finkel. Bye, Mr. Finkel. Bye-bye, Deontay. Bye-bye. So there you have it, an actual recording of Shelly Finkel and Deontay Wilder showing that the $15 million was not real, that they were going to accept. Not really, it was me. It was me all the time. Could you tell? Could you? I fooled you all, didn't I? Now, $15 million, you did not accept it, JDs. You didn't accept it, because if you did, you would have signed the contract. Stop going with this stupid narrative. Everyone else, drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.